Good morning. Welcome again to Morning Devotions, and thank you so much for letting me spend this time with you. Now, in all of our services, Saturday and Sunday, I'm going to be talking to you about becoming a teaching church. That if we are going to develop 200 churches across our nation, we cannot have a static leadership. We have to have a moving leadership where our leaders are moving out like a river to build these other churches and then moving back in to be refreshed and retrained and re-DNA'd and train others and then move out. And I'm going to talk to you about the fact that as a church, it takes a whole church to train a pastor. It doesn't take a Bible school, it takes a whole church to train a pastor. I'll see you in the services all weekend. But right now, let me teach you out of John chapter 12 on what it really means to show your love. Beginning with verse 1 in chapter 13. It was just before the Passover feast. Jesus knew that the time had come for him to leave this world and go to the Father. Having loved his own who were in the world, he now showed them the full extent of his love. Now, what did he do? How did he show them the full extent of his love? He'd already had a beautiful meal with them. Hadn't he shown them love? Fellowship did not show love. No, we got to back up a little bit. So sitting down, eating with people and spending time with people doesn't show love. What shows the full extent of your love is serving. He got down and he washed their feet. And he says, you don't realize what I'm doing right now, but he said, you need to understand that I am the leader among you, and I'm humbling myself and I'm serving you. Now, leaders, we don't show our love for the people by spending time with them, hanging out and fellowshipping and acting like a bunch of kids after college with nothing to do. We show the full extent of our love to the people of God when we humble ourselves and we serve them. Now, I want to challenge you today. Sometimes as church members, you look for the wrong things. You want a barcada, and what God has given you is leaders in your life. You want friends, but what God has given you is leaders in your life. Leaders do not show their love by fellowship. Leaders show their love by serving. So please, allow us to be leaders and serve you today.